Okay, here we are after round one. I built my deck. It's got some good cards in it. It's got Karn, which is obviously a good card. It's got Territorial Allosaurus, some decent stuff. It's got a Fight with Fire, a Shivan Fire on the splash. It's got Blessed Light and 2 Sealaways. So, you know, it's pretty decent. The one thing that it's missing is, and just the fact the whole pool was missing this thing, is flyers, which are really important in sealed. So no Cloud Reader Sphinxes, no Windgrace Acolytes, none of that in the pool. So what I'm running is an 8th Seer Glider and the 3/2 for 4 in white. So I might have a hard time finishing out games, but the deck is pretty good. One of the ways that I'm going to try to finish out games is with Song of Prerelease. So I'm hoping that that pulls some good weight for me. And I did win my first round, played against blue-red spells, and yeah, it was a 2-0. It wasn't too difficult, but we're moving on to other rounds now, so we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we can day 2. I know I'm talking about it really early, but hey, you gotta have dreams. Okay, so round 2 is over. We played almost to time, lost a very close third game. Guy's deck was great. Grow from the Ashes, 2 Skittering Surveyors, Yawgmoth's Vile Offering, a bunch of legendaries. Deck was sweet, but it was a very close game anyway. So hopefully he goes really far, makes my tiebreakers excellent. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. And we're going into round 3 now. Hopes are still high. 1 loss is not a big deal, so we'll see you next round. Okay, round 3, got a win, 2-1. Don't really have much time to talk about it because I'm in the overtime making this video, so I gotta hop back in there. But great games, very grindy, which is pretty much how Dominaria is, but managed to pull it off, so see you next round. Okay, here we are, end of round 4. I did get it, so we're 3-1. Played a game against a guy, and it was just too bad. I felt pretty evenly matched. They were great games, always down to the wire. And then on game 3, he never got past 3 land, and I just kind of beat him on the face. So we did get our win, though. You know, it happens to us, it happens to others. So I don't begrudge myself the win. But it wasn't extremely glorious, if you know what I mean. But anyway, we're 3-1, so we're still going strong, and I'll see you at the end of next round. Okay, here we are 2 matches later, because I didn't have time between matches to talk. So I played the first match was actually really good, really amazing Magic. I did 2 comeback victories to get my 2-1. Everything was super close, you know, really low life totals, all that jazz, you know, really intense Magic. The next person that I played, game 1, I just got like a Song of Prerelease that just went over the top really quickly, so I got a game 1 win against him. Game 2, I saw what his deck could do, and his deck was insane. He had Muldrotha the Gravetide, Slimefoot, Eviscerate, 2 Vicious Offerings, a Skittering Surveyor, Grow from the Ashes, not Urza. Why am I forgetting his name? Karn. He had a Karn. Basically, his deck was incredibly powerful. Windgrace Acolytes, I mean, I just couldn't believe that I even won game 1. So then we were 1-1, and in the third game, I just got so lucky. I got a early Prerelease attack, but it actually didn't have enough momentum to get me to a win. But when I did the Song of Prerelease attack on its third counter, you know, he blocked, and then immediately said, "That is the dumbest block I've ever made in my life," because he just forgot that they were indestructible for some reason, even though he also had Song of Prerelease. His deck was really incredible. So because he lost so much value and tempo, then I was able to close out the game, but I just could not believe that I won that. So now we are 5-1, and the dream is very much alive for day 2. So awesome. Talk to you guys next round. Okay, so we're at the end of round 7. And it was a very simple round. Kept 3 lands on game 1, and then drew not a single land. And then game 2 was massive flooding. But this is definitely just part of a Magic, so I'm not too worried about it. Still got 1 more game. I have to win the next game to day 2, but it is totally possible to do that. So not too worried about it. We just dealt with the way that Magic is. So not tilted, and because it was over so fast, I've got a lot of time to relax, have a Mountain Dew, rehydrate. I don't know if Mountain Dew counts as rehydration, but I know many of us wish it did. So yeah, we will see. It's all down to this. Will he make it? Blah, blah, blah movie trailer. All right, have a good one, guys. Okay, so we're at the end of round 8. Game 1, I kept 3 lands, and then did not draw a single land for the rest of the game. And by the way, I never exaggerate, really. No more lands for the rest of the game until I think I died on turn 8. So, yeah, that's a lot of draws without getting lands. For game 2, I kept 3 planes, 2 white spells, and some other stuff in other colors. You know, you got time when you got some spells to cast. So then for that game, then I drew for my lands 4 additional planes. So I had almost all of my planes and no white spells. So yeah, I lost that one too. So I have to admit, it does suck losing the last 2 rounds of the tournament when I only had to get 1 more win, just because, you know, luck of the draw, variance type stuff, land problems. But, you know, that is Magic, so I'm not going to get too annoyed. I'd be much more annoyed if I made a large mistake and lost than just had mana problems that I'm not in control of. So, with that being said, we didn't make day 2, but there are side events, and I've been meeting a lot of you fine folks, so I'm still enjoying myself. So I'm gonna go look at the schedule and see what I can play. That is the end of the main tournament. Now that I'm back in my apartment, I have to say I had a fantastic time. On day 1 before the event, I did a beta draft qualifier, went 4-1. So close, so close. But I did get 200 prize tickets for doing that. They're worth about a pack is 10 tickets, so like 20 booster packs, so that was pretty good. And I wanted a souvenir, so I went to the prize wall, and they were giving away those really awesome foil playmats for 600 tickets. So I told people that I would turn their tickets into money if they wanted. Some people took me up on it, and then I had 420 tickets. And I offered another guy, and he just said, "You want that thing there as a souvenir?" And he just gave me 120 tickets for nothing. That's half a box of Magic cards. Truly a saint, and an example for all of us to live by. And as a disclaimer, he didn't know that I was a YouTuber. He just decided to give it to some guy. What a gent. So I got that awesome playmat. Both nights I went out for all-you-can-eat sushi with some of my subscribers. That was super fun. And yeah, I just had a fantastic time meeting all of you there. And yeah, I can't wait to do it again. Maybe next year. Have a good one, guys.